Hi guys, I don't have a ton to bug you on today. I needed to say hi. I have not talked to you in a little while. Things going well. Marianne, welcome back from vacation. Glad you took a nice one. Hope everybody's doing well. New fellas, so glad to have you. Looking forward to seeing your continued growth and progression. We got lots of little things going on around here. Right now we're, believe it or not, already stressing, or at least the people have to do it. I don't anymore, God bless you all. Putting together convention, but being ready for you and looking forward to it. Those that have not got your sign up and who's coming and blah, 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 please do. But I know Marianne, Tom, and David, and Serena, and everyone will get with you and get all that done. Everything I want to have done, I will not have finished, but that's kind of the purpose and the goal. If you set your goals to where you can get them all done, what good are you? Now, I am flowing into, because I don't have massive things to bother anybody on, I'm going to flow into some basic sales training. I'm going to start trying to get back to that a little bit. I may bring Keegan and a couple others in every now and then to do this just to keep it a little bit fresh. But I got two new guys helping us with making calls. One is doing it full time, which we all know how hard it is to do 40 hours a week of calling. And the other is part time, which is a lot easier with the path. But it occurred to me, they're kind of the beginning, so I want to start at the beginning. And I know marketing is the beginning, and maybe Ryan will remind me and we'll cover that on the next one. But right now I want to cover the basics of making your sales calls. I could try to do this generic, I could try to do it generic sales, but I want to just do it for you build it. The very first thing goes for your very first phone call to your very last one. You gotta act like somebody sitting in front of you that you want to impress. I don't care if it's you're a good Catholic and the Cardinal came to town and holy cow, we want to impress him. I don't care if you finally got your fantasy date with Holly Berry. Yes, I just showed my age. And you're trying to impress her. But whatever it is, even on the phone, your body language comes across. I cannot stress enough, your body language comes across. You have got to sit back, you got to get your shoulders back, you got to get freaking air in your lungs as if you're getting ready to do a daggum incline bench. You've got to have a smile on your face. I'll get to more on that in just a second. Your body has to be selling high, strong, positive energy. Yes, you can do it like a super meat person in general, and that is a format and is a way to go. And I tell y'all constantly, anything you're doing in sales, you got to make it you. Sales is not something that can be just absolutely like an engineer following steps. It can be, but it's got to be individualized to fit you. And I can make a million easy sports metaphors to that to show my point. Get back, give the energy, have the energy. Couple things. Number one, it absolutely freaking comes across. It absolutely comes across. When you leave a voicemail with steady low energy, you will get very few callbacks. You leave a voicemail with good energy, you're going to triple the number of callbacks you would have gotten on. I mean, look at it this way. If you were average and you left 20 voicemails, let's say you would get 3 callbacks. If you have low energy, you'll be lucky to get 1, possibly 0. If you have high energy, exact same people, exact same everything, you're going to get 6 or 7. You're going to more than double. So you're going to take all your time and effort to nothing, or you're going to crank it up. Incredibly important, dead serious, impacts your livelihood more than anything in the daggum world. And that doesn't mean, I was great on the phones, but I did a shitty presentation. That's irrelevant. This frickin' matters. This is sale number 2. Remember, sale number 1 is getting a lead. This is the one that gets people in, or if you've done a presentation, this is the one that gets people to sign. It is so beyond important. Are you going to sabotage yourself because you didn't want to put in the time and effort and energy? Next, and this is incredibly important, be selfish. Be selfish, be selfish. Making calls like this. You go home beat. You go home with bad energy. If you even force yourself to go to the gym, you go to the gym with low energy. All this stuff because your body is speaking defeat. All day long, it is speaking low energy, low oxygen, low happiness, and every call you make, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Be effing selfish. Guarantee yourself a god-darn good, happy day. Guarantee yourself when you go home to the wife, the kids, the dog, whatever, you go with positive energy. You are going to decide that by how you make your friggin' phone calls. If you make high energy phone calls, when you get tired and you do your 5-minute walk around every hour or 10 or whatever it is, and you're shaking lost, you're a high energy cat. People hear you coming through the room. You have fun. You can build it up. Your walk can make your energy better and stronger. When you go back in, you can keep that flowing. It guarantees a better life for you. It guarantees a better life for your family. It guarantees a better life for your daggum dog. And listen, what else do we all care about? So seriously, do this selfishly and do it for the other. Now, for those wondering how I went over the very first part, do your body language. Get a chair. Every now and then, especially if you're a cat doing it 8 hours a day, swap chairs. Your tushy needs a little bit of position, pressure point variance. If you don't want to swap chairs, keep a cushion. Throw it in your desk drawer, and in the afternoons, pull it out. Change those points, change your motion, but sit back. Every now and then be high back, every now and then be tucked in, but have your body back and getting oxygen. Next, smile. You gotta smile. I guarantee you, you cannot talk if you're faking it. If this is absolute forced and you've actually got total hate on your face and your heart, it is impossible to speak with your mouth at this shape without having a sweet, kind, and positive energy. It's absolutely impossible. Try it. Try chewing your wife out. Can you? Sure, you know your voice, but you sound like some kind of weird freak from a bad Marvel movie. The reality is you get your lips turned up, you get a smile on your face, it starts to become very natural. And by the way, again, be selfish. This carries out there. You start getting where you are forcing a smile on your face 6 to 8 hours a day while you are making calls. You want to know what? All of a sudden, people you see on Saturday and Sunday wonder why you're such a happy person. They wonder why it's going such good. Because you have trained your body physically and subconsciously to be a smiling person. Smiling person has happy voice, happy thoughts, happy words. Your mind, subconscious, mid-conscious, and conscious hear this. They make you a happier person. Do it selfishly and do it to be successful. I cannot believe how much it matters. Those of you that worry about it, those of you that are like, well, when I fall in the middle or I can't keep it that high and I slowly drag down. 2 things I want to say on that. The very first one, what bathrooms are for. Get up, take a potty break. Keep a thing of water on your desk. Keep measuring how many fluid ounces you have. I don't care. But keep some water, keep something. Get up and do a walk. Take up smoking. I don't care. Have a reason. The very best way I could tell you, seriously, because I believe in this for the health of your soul, the health of your body, and the quality of work you will do, make it health goals. Get a bottle of water, track your fluid content. It's always a health person thing. And when you need your break, go outside and get in a walk. You'd be amazed how many steps you can get in a day doing your 5-minute break every hour that you need. And if your 5-minute break is 7.5, who really cares? Go outside, walk your building, try to get yourself a 1/4 mile in. Chat on your phone, call your girlfriend, call your mom, play a game, listen to a song like I don't care. It will help you. And when you come back, your body's flowing. All the fluids have got moving again. You're not feeling stiff. Incredibly good. Makes you healthy. Makes you love your job better because now your job is making you a happier person and a healthier person. And it's huge. Next, and this one is totally separate from those. And I'm going to go to the 1980s or 90s. There's a terrible movie, just terrible movie. But it won Academy Awards, and of course it did. Most terrible movies do. It was called Bugsy, and I'm trying to remember the name, famous actor. But he basically played Bugsy Siegel, telling the story of his life and the founding of Las Vegas. They say this to say they really made a big deal of how hard Bugsy Siegel worked to be a showman. And I always remember this because I've never seen a movie that did this better. But if you ever saw it, and if you can't, go find the YouTube clip. Do not subject yourself to watching this whole horrible movie. Ugh, you'll want that 2 hours back. But go find the YouTube clip of him performing in the mirror so he could prepare to speak to the mob bosses to get them to invest so he could build the Flamingo and start Las Vegas. And he would look in the mirror and practice enunciation. And I'm terrible at enunciation. Y'all know I'm a mush mouth. But this guy would say, I think it was 20 dwarves took turns turning handstands on the carpet. Red leather, yellow leather, all that kind of stuff. He would do this and he would practice it. Why does that matter? It gets your mouth stronger. It makes your lips stronger. It makes it easier by nature to smile because good elocution cannot be done with the frown. It's impossible. It gets your mouth open. An open mouth leads to a smile quicker, and we go all the way back to the other. The other thing it does is it ensures people understand you. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not strong, if you're not confident, if you're not super confident in what you're selling and doing, it makes you sound that way. You cannot hear someone being elocucious. Somebody look that up. I don't care enough to. Without being impressed, without them sounding intelligent, without them sounding capable. It will also project. You're going to sit there and think, I'm on the phone around other people. I don't want to project. I don't want them to listen to me. I don't want them to judge me. I don't want to disturb them. Pardon my French, I'm going to say this for a moment. Fuck that. Fuck it. Ignore it. And irritate them. Be loud. Make them call louder. Make them know you're doing what the hell you're doing. Make them jealous. You are never going to be calling too loud for some bitch. Never. Let them judge you. First off, who are they? Second off, man, they might hear something that'll help you. They might hear something that they think will help you that you politely smile at and then you ignore because they're idiots. I don't care. Make yourself succeed. You are not on this phone for other people. You are not on this phone for your freaking insecurities. Go deal with your insecurities with your boyfriend or girlfriend at night. You are not on the phone for that. You're on this phone to succeed. You're on this phone to win. You didn't go out on the field playing football, wrestling, basketball, whatever, soccer, track. You did not go out and compete for your insecurities. If you did, you quit the next day. You went out to conquer. You succeed by conquering. Conquer. All right, that was a long sales training. There's a ton more to it. But guys, these things matter. It is helpful. I hope I didn't irritate you too much with being refreshed. I know I like being reminded to be refreshed to these things, and I'm going to try to keep doing so. Because yes, I know, I haven't shot these in years, because why? We have, I think Mary Ann's last count was 123 sales training videos I've done. Most of them have been translated into 3 books. My info's out there, but I also know it's weird for folks sometimes to go back and watch the old, so I'm going to try to give the new in a new format. I want to help. I want y'all to make it. I want y'all to succeed. We're adding franchises left and right. I seriously think we're going to add a franchise a week over the next year and a half. I mean, at least that's the goal. Actually, his goal's more than that, but I really think we will. It's a lot of people to which it needs to be new and need to be reminded. I want to sit here for an hour and a half, but I've already gone 5 minutes longer than I wanted to. Love you guys. God bless you. Do well.